Greetings. My name is Karen and I go by Kai. My purpose for this YouTube channel is to reach like-minded individuals with the desire to raise your consciousness and help create a life vibrating at your divine frequencies. All praises to the Almighty, the Creator of all. Thanks for watching this video. Please stay until the end. Welcome, my family. I first want to just show my gratitude because I made it to 100. So I am so excited about that, and I thank all my new subscribers and my old subscribers for just being very loyal to me and sticking with me to this time. We're on the road to rising to the top, and that's where I want to go, and I want to take you guys with me. So I ask that you guys just stay with me. If there's anything you can do to full encourage me to get there, I'm willing. I'm open. I'm open for any suggestions. I'm open for any type of ideas that might be out there for me to help grow this platform. This platform is not just about me, and I tell you guys all the time, this is a job that the Most High put on my heart to do. And being the person that I am, I have many friends that just from reasoning, just from everyday reasoning, it came where I keep hearing, not giving myself any credit, because I know everything that I do is done through the divine powers of the Almighty. So I've gotten so many people that has told me that I have full courage them to, go with their dreams, to move on to something that they thought was almost impossible, and it became possible for them. I've, I guess, helped people to, better themselves in some kind of way. I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but I've helped some people make choices that help them on a direction of a healthy path in their life. And it didn't come from me just saying that. It come from others out there that has told me that time and time again. And that's why I came up with doing this YouTube channel. Because I figured if I can reach that handful of people, how many more could I reach? How many more could I aspire to do something that they thought they couldn't do? How many more could I full courage to open their eyes to what's going on around us? So today is our Saturday spells. We're going to do the Saturday spells today, and hopefully with the help of the Almighty going forward for next year, I would like to change that up, but I'll let you guys know in advance how it's going to be done. I've kind of envisioned some things that the Most High put on me to do differently. So yeah, but yeah, I did put a message out there that we will be celebrating my 100 subscribers on the 20th of July. That's my mother's born day. And I just feel inspired to celebrate on that day because she was my biggest supporter. And unfortunately, she's not here in the physical, but she's definitely here in spirit. And she has been moving in me, and she's the reason why I think I've made it this far. Besides the Almighty, who comes first in my life, she has something to do with it. She's my angel. So I am so grateful for her. So I'm going to dive right in. My very first word is cash. Cash, it just means monetary in the English language. a monetary system, money in hand. What do you think about money in hand? Because if you're anything like me, you like cash. I love counting my cash. I do. And can you imagine us not having that anymore? So, I don't have big money, but this is real money. And can you imagine this going? Me not being able to do like this? To collect my $1 bills with the sevens that I've been doing for a few years now. They want to phase this out. They want everything when it comes to cash money to be phased out. They want to control how we spend this by giving us a different way of having our currency. I can't even imagine that. All my life, this is how we've been living. But what I can suggest to you guys to help slow down the process, if possible, because everything is in the will of the Most High. So, my prayer from my gut, I pray that the Most High steps in and interrupt the system that they have, that they're working on. Interrupt the system that they're working on to bring us into a world of straight control. So that's why I chose the word cash. Let's move on to the next word. The next word is dictate. To speak, to say, and to command. Dictate. So here we are, making reference to these words that I chose today. They taking away our cash and they dictating to us how we're going to go forward. They're telling us that we're going to have to go digital. We're not going to have any more cash. And in that sense, they're going to tell us how we spend our cash, because it won't be cash money anymore. So the currency that we have, they're going to tell you, you can't spend over $1,000 transaction. I don't know if that's per strong or per day, but they telling us that already. They massaging our brain with this type of information. So when it comes, we'll just roll with the punches. No, we're not rolling with the punches. You got cash out there. You got money in the bank. Start taking your cash money out. Take your cash money out and start using cash, cash, cash. When you go to places that doesn't take your cash, don't spend anything. Do not take out your debit card. Do not take out your credit card. If it's not cash accessible, you don't want to provide your business there. You will not be a consumer in that setting, in that business place. It's something we have to do. And that's the best way I can tell you. I watched another lady and she had something to do with like Congress, some type of congresswoman or something, or whatever she was. She knew what she was talking about. And that was one of the suggestions that she gave us, is to spend your cash. Interrupt this system, because once we start spending the cash, it's going to change how they go about their process. Because everyone is so quick to flipping out the debit card. Yeah, I got many of them too. We flipping out the card. They say card. Here the card go. Here the card go. No. Let's stop doing that, because we are putting ourselves in deeper and deeper into dictatorship. We have always lived in a world of dictatorship. They call it democracy, but honey, it's not democracy. We're not free in no way. Everything that we do, we're being told to do it. And if you try to live off the grid in America, honey, baby, you're under surveillance everywhere you go. So if you even think you're living off, you just living, they're just allowing you to think that way. We have to. And the only other way, other than you spending your cash, is my thoughts, is us building a community. Building a really big community with our people. With our people, and guess what we're doing? Create our own currency. We got these people in South Africa right now, they have a whole community of their own. These people, a whole community of their own. They have their own currency, their own everything within that city that they have created. You think about that. If they can do it, look at the numbers where we are concerned. Remember, we're superior. So our numbers gonna always be greater. We're the creator of life. So we really came together and we really wanted to come against the grain and do something and interrupt these deletes from taking charge of our life. We could do it. On to the next word. Digital. The etymology is desir. To show, also pronounce. Digital. Digital is the currency that is being pushed. Under dictatorship, the cash will no longer be cash, it will be digital. Remember, if they don't like you, they can shut that down. It's just by a touch of a button, they can shut it down. You don't have that access to just going into the bank, demanding your money like you used to. The government has that access. And digitally, you have absolutely no control. None. No privacy, because they're all in your business. They know when you're spending, what you're spending for, and how you spend it. So if you wanted to do something privately, it is your business. The land of the so-called free. You should have that right. Remember, we were all born with free will. The Almighty gave us free will. They do not like that. They are taking that away from you, from us. They're taking it away. I know, I'm very optimistic, and I know that the Almighty is working. When they think they're working tirelessly to do whatever they're trying to do to push their agenda, hey, the Most High is so many steps ahead of them. So many. And just allowing things to happen, because the world has to go through a purge. So when some of us gotta go, some of us just gotta go. We're not gonna all be here to see the outcome of this. I'm just here to make suggestions. So let's go on to the third word. Kind of threw myself off because I tried to put it in alphabetical order, but I missed the word. So it's a little bit out of order, but command. Command is my fourth word. To order or direct with authority. Mandate. Yeah, that's the word. Command. Mandate. Remember that word? 3 years ago? Oh, that word was being thrown around all over the place. Mandate, 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 mandate. But it was mandatory. And they was showing you that you had no free will at that time, because they was trying to take it away from us. But those of us that stood on our right, which is our free will, I commend you. Keep up the good work. We have to be able to stand for something, because we don't want to fall for nothing. Okay? So command. And it said to look, to see, commend. And that was to entrust and to praise. So when you're thinking about command, they're talking about commend. I thought it was like when you commend somebody for doing something really good, right? To praise them. I'm not going to commend somebody that's commanding me. Oh, please. For what? I don't want anyone dictating to me, commanding me what to do. But every time you watch the television, every time you watch the television and that commercial or that show goes on and on and on, over and over and over again, that's a commandment right there. It gets into your subconscious mind and you start actually living what they're pushing. They know what they're doing. They do that for a reason. It's all done by design. I can't stop saying that. Remember, we were all born with free will. Take back that right. You have free will. The Almighty, the all of the all, gave all of us that. And if we fall into their traps, some of us, there's no turning back. When we went through that gate, there's no return. You know, they say the gate of no return, or something of no return. I don't remember. But just think about that. You not being able to return from somewhere or something. That's a trap. They're stealing souls out here. And when we fall into that trap, our souls are gone. When we pray and the Almighty don't hear us, because our souls are disconnected. Remember, we all are connected to the all. And when we allow these things to go on to be placed in our temple, compromises our soul. That's so serious. It's so deep. I don't know if anyone else has thought about this and how serious it is. Those of you who are praying people, tell me, share with me in the comments, if when you praying, as of late, the past 2-3 years, if you're one of those people that did not allow them to lead you through the gate, if you're one of those people that still stood up on your free will, tell me, let me know in the comments, if when you pray, do you feel that answer within your divine self? Do you get that answer sooner than you used to? Does it come quicker? Because it comes quicker for me. I hear the voice from within. My last word, but not my least word, is robot. Robot has no soul. They're praising these robots. Rabu, etymology means slave. Rabu, R-O-B-U, slave. So really, that is what these people are. That's the AI. That's what we are as robotic, when we take dictatorship, when we take their commands and we walk and we go and we do what they tell us to do, eat what they tell us to eat, take what they tell us to take, do what they tell us to do, it's robotic. You're not allowing yourself to have free will. You're allowing them to have that free will over you, where they make the decisions for you and you just follow. You know, Simon says, you know, follow the leader. That's the type of dictatorship they want us to have. So when you get the command, you hear it, boom, you gone. So our cash will not be cash. They want to give it to us digital. They want us to be under a dictatorship where they command us to do whatever we do, like robots. The AI that everyone is so praising. Oh my God, it's so disappointing to see that my people are falling for it. I saw a video with someone going to get their eyelashes done by AI. That hurts my heart because we need to stop being so gullible and thinking that this stuff that is not for us, that is working against us, is something good.
And it says, with a partnership with legendary Snapchat influencer Cutie Karen, this marks an incredible step forward in the future of AI to human interaction. Go on virtual dates and get into shape with a workout mode.
When are we going to open our eyes and see how we keep on going further and further into the rabbit hole? And then we're making it, glorifying it like it's something good. We are glorifying it as if it is something good. They're taking your jobs. So you sitting here trying to show somebody you going to get your lashes done with AI. That takes away from me, from the next technician who does the lashes. Knocking us out of business. Then how are we going to be able to take care of our families? When AI takes everyone's job. You go into the grocery store and what happens? They want you to do self-checkout. I have always been against that because some of us work too hard and we work for so little. For them to come and replace you with a machine, that's just straight up disrespectful. Straight disrespectful. I have opted out of taking, what would they call it? The E-way, where you can rent a car without going to the counter and stuff like that. And yet still they set me up that way when I chose the option no. We have to stop falling for this. It's traps after traps after traps they getting us. And when they put that stuff out there and you falling for it and you spending your money to use the AI that's taking away your own current position, your own job, your sister's job, your brother's job, your dad's job, your mom's job. Come on. We have to stop supporting this stuff. We have to stop supporting it. So as I come to a close, you know, lately I've been led by the Almighty to pray before I start to speak. But right now I'm just going to take us out with a word. Most High, Almighty, all over all. Oh, I plead to you today that you guide over each and every one of us. Everyone that's watching at this very moment, guide them, protect them, watch over their families. Help us as we go through life. This is a journey that we were brought into this world, and we were brought to experience this journey. Asking the Almighty just to help us to make good choices. Choices that will uplift us, that will raise our vibration, that will raise our consciousness, and help us to tap into our divine powers. Don't allow us to fall into traps. Those of it looks so attractive. It seems like it's the best thing, but it's the trap. And when you know, like when the rats get caught in a trap, they don't make it out. Let us not fall into that trap, Almighty. Help us to be able to increase our knowledge as we go forward with all that's going on around us. Help us to keep our eyes wide open to see, our ears to hear, and be able to decipher the good, the not so good, and the in-between. In your name, Almighty One, I ask that you continue to guide us, bestow health upon us, allow us to be healthy, whole, and complete as we make it through these days. In the Most High name, so I thank you guys so much. And again, I am so happy for my 100 subscribers. This is just a milestone. We have such a long ways to go. And my vision is to start from 1, make it to 10, make it to 100, make it to 500, make it to 1,000, until I can reach millions of people. I need my word to get out there. I need it to shake, to shift the atmosphere. And not just me, but others that's having messages just as similar as what I have, to rise us up and help us to be better people. Help us to help others be better people. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you guys real soon, where we're gonna party, and I just hope that you guys can join me, all of us. And you have whatever questions you guys have, I'm there. Hopefully I can answer all of them. Once again, I give you thanks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And share alike. More love.